What it do, Cozy family? Four years ago, I didn't think that I would be saying these things. 4 years ago, I wouldn't think that I would be having a kid right now. 4 years ago, I wouldn't have thought that I would be engaged. But 4 years later, this is reality. What it do, Cozy family? Welcome back to the channel. So today's a very, very special day. But before this video starts, if you guys haven't heard, we're on the road to 500 subs. So if you guys could do me a small favor, scroll down and subscribe to the channel. I would gladly appreciate it. So like I said, today's a very, very special day. Today marks 4 years of me and Destiny being together. And I tell you guys, it's been one hell of a journey. I've already made a video on how I met Destiny a couple of years ago. But within this video, I'm going to take you back in time 4 years and show you the actual journey that I've been honestly talking about for so long. December 21st, 2016 is when me and Destiny made things official. Now, when we made things official, just like every other relationship, I didn't know how far it was going to go. Because honestly speaking, I've dealt with numerous relationships that were just doomed from the start. It wasn't going to work out. You know, our mindsets weren't at the same pace. You know, I was always ahead of certain things. Like, there were certain goals in life that I wanted to accomplish, while, you know, the girl that I was with would always want to go parties and do other things other than, you know, supporting me and supporting, you know, the movement and certain things that just wasn't adding up until I met Destiny. Once I met Destiny, I want to say the first year, it was rocky. It was definitely rocky. There was a lot of trust issues. There was a lot of me getting out of certain comfort zones that I was in. But at the end of the day, you know, one thing I love about Destiny is that she's super patient. She's super patient with me. And now I don't condone this at all, because the way that I live my life now, if I could go back in time and tell 19, 20-year-old Brandon, like, yo, at 24, you're going to have a kid and you're going to be with her and you're going to have plans to buy in a house, don't fuck that up. If I knew that back then, trust me, half of the things I've done wouldn't have gotten done in the first place. And it shouldn't have gotten done in the first place, but what you have to understand, I was in a point in my life where I was getting older. I was actually starting to get legal. Like, when we met, I was 19, about to be 20. You know, I'm getting older, and a relationship, a committed relationship, wasn't in my mind. Like, I was too busy getting my money, working, and I'm too busy, you know, trying to do things on my own. But when she came, she pretty much changed my entire life completely. I always tell her this, and we laugh about it. I always tell her that God put you in my life for a reason, because if I wasn't with you, I don't know where I would be. No girl can handle the type of person I am. And the type of person I am is, I'm needy, but I'm very blunt and I'm straightforward. If there's certain things that's not going to sit well in my stomach, I'm going to let you know. And if it doesn't sit well with you, then we can just go our separate ways. You know, I was the type of person that I would run away from my problems instead of facing them and facing adversity. But at that very time, I just didn't care. I just didn't care about a relationship. You know, in my mindset, I'm 19, 20, 21. I have girls from different areas, you know, reaching out to me and trying to be with me and trying to talk to me. So when you have all that attention, you get blinded by what you actually have. And I didn't realize that until like 2 to 3 years into our relationship. And it's crazy to say, but it's true. Life, you need to be patient on certain things. And I needed to know for a fact that this was going to be it. Because I told her, and I've mentioned this before, if this relationship don't work out, I'd rather be single. This is the only relationship I'm putting my everything in. And if it doesn't work out, then I'd rather be alone. Like I said, I wasn't a saint in the early stages of our relationship. I used to lie to her. I used to just go behind her back and doing certain things. And I just don't condone it. Destiny is a warm-hearted person. Like, she actually cares about people, and she cares about the people that's in her life, like family, me, you know, her friends. She's all about her money, just like me. And it's like, you guys see it in a perspective where, you know, we're trying to do family vlogs, but in reality, I'm trying to build a brand, and me and Destiny are gonna own that brand. You know, like, I'm not doing it just for me. I'm not doing this YouTube thing just for me. This is for her and my son. That's all that matters to me in life. That is my life. I'm a family man now, so I'm getting too far ahead of myself. She is a very, very warm-hearted person, and she is very, very patient with me. That's what I needed in life. Back when I was dealing with certain females, they were not patient with me. They expected me to change overnight. But you have to understand, a person cannot change overnight. I always say this, like, Destiny is different from a lot of the females that I messed with in the past. Like, it was one thing to be in a relationship with me and being in my life and just, focusing on your life. But she pretty much stopped her life to make sure that I was going on the right track, whether it's money, whether it's, staying on top of drinking water, which I hate drinking water, but she's always on top of me. Until this day, she's still on top of me. She changed my life completely. Before her, I was doing things that I was not supposed to do. I was going out to parties, I was smoking weed, I was doing all these things where it was like, I'm in that scene where it's like, okay, I'm chilling with my friends, I'm doing what I gotta do, I'm messing with other females, like I was living the life supposedly according to my eyes, but she changed me and made me realize there is a whole nother side of the world over there. That's where I started caring about my fashion more, caring about myself more. Like, before her, I don't want to say I didn't love myself, but I didn't love who I was. When I say I don't love who I was, again, I was making a lot of dumb choices in life, a lot of mistakes, and it had to take that one person to come in my life to make me realize, like, yo, you too far ahead of yourself in life, and God forbid something bad is gonna happen. So she pretty much cut that right in the middle and made me realize, like, you are worth so much more than this. Let me show you this other side of the world. And it's like, I cannot thank her because I love that side. I love the sunset vibes. I love the just chilling, listening to music. I love maybe having a drink or two, laying back, chilling, watching movies, watching TV, going shopping, going out to eat. Now being with our son, learning how to be parents. Like, all of this did not happen overnight. You guys just see the good parts, but y'all never saw that bad part, because I was in a point in my life where I didn't like posting my relationship online, because I've had that happen to me before, that I would post and I would like showcase my girl, and then I'll get DMs from like 3 other dudes like, yo, I'm talking to her too. Oh, you talking to her? That's your girl? Oh, that's my girl. Or it could be even worse messages like, oh, she was actually over my house and I got videos in it. I just didn't want to deal with it. If she was doing her dirt, I don't want to know, because I'm happy. I'm in a happy place. But thank God she's never done that. She's been faithful for 4 years, and I wish I could say the same. But again, when you're young, you make dumb choices. I'm 24 now. I'm about to be 24. And she met me when I was 19. 19 to 24, you learn so much. And I've learned how to love myself. I've learned how to control my anxiety and control my depression. I've learned so much, and she's taught me so much that nothing can beat that. Nothing can beat a person genuinely caring about you and loving you for you. And that's the thing, where she loved me for me. Most of you guys know I was popping on Facebook. Like, I used to make videos on Facebook, and I had a lot of attention. Half of the females that was even hitting me up was because of that fame, because of the money. But her, she didn't care about that. Yes, she was a supporter back in the days, but she didn't care about that. She cared about me. She made sure that I was good. The first time we actually met, she came to pick me up from work. And we went, it was like below zero. I think I told this story before. It was like below zero outside. It was in Brooklyn, somewhere in Brooklyn. And we went to this park, secluded park. No one's around. Because it's damn near 10 o'clock at night. It's below zero. Who's going to be outside? So I'm in a thin-ass jacket. Then, like I said, I wasn't really caring about myself. So I would be in a thin jacket, my work shirt under, freezing. And we just sat down in the park and just talked. And I saw how shy she was, and I saw how she was around me. I tell you this now. I've never felt that type of connection with somebody. I've never felt that adornment, if that's a word. Like when you adore something so much. Like I at that very moment, I felt like, damn, this is my most prized possession. Let me not fuck it up. Like I felt at that very moment like, yo, this could possibly go places. Because I was already at that stage where I was growing up, but then again, I was doing the same thing. So it was a very confusing year for me. Like 2016, 2017 was confusing as fuck for me. And I didn't know what to do. Like my heart wanted something, but my mind wanted something else. So it was very confusing. Fast forward 4 years later, we're here now. I'm growing on YouTube every day. We're in a very, very amazing spot in life. We're soon to be buying a house during the springtime. That I'm not going to speak about that because I have a very special video for that when the time comes. We're engaged. We're soon to get married. I don't want to say when, but we know the day. We're happy. And now we got Achilles. And Achilles has been our blessing. My son has taught me so fucking much. And he only been here for not even a month. He's taught me that this is my family. I would do anything in my power to make sure my family has everything. I would do everything in my power to put him in a good school. To make sure I have money saved up for him when he gets older. Whether if he wants to go to college, whether if he wants to open up a business, I'm not going to force anything on him. I'm going to give him that freedom that I didn't have. As long as you're honest and open with me and you're checking in with me and Destiny, you want to go to the mall with your friends, movie with, your little girlfriend, go ahead. But I want to teach him that daddy made a lot of mistakes to mommy. Do not follow those mistakes. Follow your own path. Love the person that's with you. Do not commit so early. Be yourself, enjoy your life, and actually do something about it. 4 years ago, I didn't think that I would be saying these things. 4 years ago, I wouldn't think that I would be having a kid right now. 4 years ago, I wouldn't have thought that I would be engaged. But 4 years later, this is reality. And I'm super honored and blessed that I can share this with you guys. This is the journey that I've been speaking about. Meeting somebody, falling in love with them, almost at the urge of breaking up, rekindling everything, getting my act together, messing up again, getting my act together again, being a dad, now almost being a husband. And it all ends on us. The Cozy family. We're the Cozy family. I'm a family man now. I would have never thought I can say those things. Because back then, I didn't want no kids. I didn't want kids at all. I was always on the fence of, I don't have patience for kids. I don't want kids. Boy, that went out the window. 4 years of a roller coaster. 4 years of me not knowing if we're going to even make it to 4 years because of my dumb choices. But I love Destiny with my entire heart. Yeah, sometimes we don't see eye to eye because of our egos, but she's literally my world. I see how hard she's trying to be as a mother. I see how hard she's trying to be as a fiance, as a person. She took sacrifices to not work, to focus on her pregnancy. She's made sacrifices for me, staying broke, staying without eating, just to make sure that I'm good. And this is exactly why I'm doing these things. Trying to make it on YouTube. Trying to, build a brand, have merch, soon open up a business. All those things that she sacrificed for me, I want to sacrifice for her. I want her to have everything in the world. I don't want one day to come and she'll be like, damn, like I don't even got $5 in my bank account. She's gonna have everything. My son is gonna have everything. I would risk my last penny for them. I would risk my life for them. I love Destiny. I love Achilles. 4 years ago, I didn't think this would be possible. 4 years later, we're here now, and I'm blessed. I'm super, super blessed to say that we can see 4 years. It's crazy. It's really crazy, but that's pretty much our story. And maybe I won't be making another video like this until our 5th year, but just take this with a grain of salt. If you have somebody that genuinely cares for you and is willing to be patient and help you throughout the long run, don't look the other way. Nowadays, it's so hard to find somebody that's genuine, that actually cares about you, actually loves you. So take everything what I said with a grain of salt. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, if you haven't yet, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 500 subs. Like I always say, be humble, remain hungry, stay cozy.